The Bible in a year, day 109. 1 Chronicles 7 through 10. The sons of Issachar were Tola, Pua, Jashub, and Shimron, 4. The sons of Tola were Uzi, Raphiah, Juriel, Jemai, Ibsam, and Shumael, heads of ancestral houses of Tola, mighty warriors in their generations. In the time of David, they were numbered 22,600. The sons of Uzi, Azariah. The sons of Azariah were Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishiah. All 5 of these were chiefs. Along with them, in their generations, according to ancestral houses, were 36,000 men in organized military troops, since they had more wives and children than their fellow tribesmen. In all the clans of Issachar, there was a total of 87,000 warriors listed in their family records. The sons of Benjamin were Bela, Becher, and Jediel, 3. The sons of Bela were Ezbon, Uzziel, Jeremoth, and Eri, 5. They were heads of their ancestral houses and warriors. Their family records listed 22,034. The sons of Becher were Zemirah, Joash, Eleazar, Elionai, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Alemeth. All these were sons of Becher. Their family records listed 20,200 of their kindred, who were heads of their ancestral houses and warriors. The sons of Jediel, Bilnah, and the sons of Bilnah were Jeush, Benjamin, Ehud, Chinana, Zathan, Tarshish, and Ahishahar. All these were sons of Jediel, heads of the ancestral houses and warriors. They numbered 17,200 men fit for military service. Shuphan and Hupham. The sons of Dan, Hushim. The sons of Naphtali were Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shalom. These were the sons of Bilhah, the sons of Manasseh, whom his Aramean concubine bore. She bore Machir, the father of Gilead. Machir took a wife whose name was Maacah. His sister's name was Molecheth. Manasseh's second son was named Zelophehad, who had only daughters. Maacah, Machir's wife, bore a son whose name was Peresh. He had a brother named Sheresh, whose son was Ulam, Rechem, and Rechem. These, the sons of Ulam, Bedan. These were the sons of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister Molecheth bore Ishbod, Abiezer, and Malah. The sons of Shemida were Ahain, Shechem, Likhi, and Aniam. The sons of Ephraim, Shethulah, whose son was Bered, whose son was Tehath, whose son was Eliadah, whose son was Tehath, whose son was Zebad. Ephraim's son Shethulah, and Ezer, and Eliad, who were born in the land, were killed by the inhabitants of Gath because they had gone down to take away their livestock. Their father Ephraim mourned a long time, but after his relatives had come and comforted him, he had relations with his wife, who received and bore a son whom he named Beriah, since evil had befallen his house. He had a daughter, Sherah, who built Lower and Upper Beth Horon and Uzen Sherah. Zabad's son was Repha, whose son was Resheph, whose son was Telah, whose son was Tehan, whose son was Ladan, whose son was Amihud, whose son was Elishama, whose son was Nun, whose son was Joshua. Their property and their dwellings were in Bethel, and its towns, Naran to the east, Gezer and its towns to the west, and also Shechem and its towns as far as Aya and its towns. Manasseh, however, had possession of Beth Shean and its towns, Tanakh and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, and Dor and its towns. In these dwelt the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, and Beriah. Their sister was Sarah. Beriah's sons were Heber and Malchiel, who was the father of Birzaith. Heber became the father of Japhlet, Shomer, Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Japhlet were Pasak, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These were the sons of Japhlet. The sons of Shomer were Ahi, Roga, Jehu-Ba, and Aram. The sons of his brother Hotham and Jophah, Imnah, Shelesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophon were Shua, Harnefer, Shual, Beri, Imrah, Bezer, Hod, Shama, Shilsha, Ithran, and Bera. The sons of Jether were Jephunneh, Pispa, and Ara. The sons of Ulah were Ara, Haniel, and Uzziah. All these were sons of Asher, heads of ancestral houses, distinguished men, warriors, and chiefs among the princes. Their family records numbered 26,000 men, fit for military service. Benjamin became the father of Bela, his firstborn, Ashbel, the second son, Ahara the third, Noha the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adar and Gera, the father of Ehud. The sons of Ehud were Abishua, Naaman, Ahoa, Gera, Shephufan, and Huram. These were the sons of Ehud, family heads over those who dwelt in Geba and were deported to Manahath. Also Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, the last who led them into exile, became the father of Uzzah and Ahihud. Shaharaim became the father on the Moabite plateau after he had put away his wives Hushim and Bara. By his wife Hodesh he begot Joab, Zebiah, Mesha, Malcham, Jeuz, Sakiah, and Mirma. These were the sons of the family heads. By Hushim he begot Abitub and Elpal. The sons of Elpal were Eber, Misham, Shemed, who built Ono and Lod with its nearby towns, and Beriah and Shema. They were family heads of those who dwelt in Ajalon, and they put the inhabitants of Gath to flight. Their relatives were Elpal, Sheshach, and Jeremoth. Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ishpa, and Joha were the sons of Beriah. Zebediah, Meshulam, Hizki, Heber, Ishmerai, Isliah, and Jobab were the sons of Elpal. Jakim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elianai, Zilithai, Eliel, Adiah, Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimi. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Hanthothijah, Ifdeah, and Penuel were the sons of Sheshach. Shamrai, Shehariah, Athaliah, Jereshiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeraham. These were family heads in their generations, chiefs who dwelt in Jerusalem. In Gibeon dwelt Jael, the founder of Gibeon, whose wife was named Makkah. Also his firstborn son Abdon, and Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, and Gedor. Ahio, Zecher, and Milcoth. Milcoth became the father of Shemaiah. These two dwelt with their relatives in Jerusalem, opposite their fellow tribesmen. Ner became the father of Kish, and Kish became the father of Saul. Saul became the father of Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbal. The sons of Jonathan were Meribal, and Meribal became the father of Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Teriah, Ahaz. Ahaz became the father of Jehoadan, and Jehoadan became the father of Alimeth, Azmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri became the father of Moza. Moza became the father of Benaiah, whose son was Repha, whose son was Eliasah, whose son was Aziel. Aziel had 6 sons, whose names were Azrikam, his firstborn, Ishmael, Shariah, Azariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All of these were the sons of Azel. The sons of Eshek, his brother, were Ulam, his firstborn, Jeush, the second son, and Eliphatel, the third. The sons of Ulam were warriors, skilled with the bow, and they had many sons and grandsons, 150. All these were the sons of Benjamin.